Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. We are in the catacombs. We're in the first level of the catacombs, staring at the stairs that lead downward. We are here, number one, to find a way into the Temple of Woedica. Supposedly there's a way in through the catacombs. We also came in here to help out a guy named Dalton. Now, we're done with that for now. But once we get out of the catacombs, we need to go to the Brackenbury Sanitarium. That'll be next. But for now, we're trying to find the Temple of Woedica. So it's been a couple of days since I've played. And I have to admit, I'm finding myself a little bit, my attention is wandering a bit from this game. So in order to try to make this more fun for myself, I'm going to go into the difficulty settings and change it to normal. Going to make it harder. Difficulty changes will take effect on any map you have not yet visited. Save the changes, yes. So when I go to this new map, it'll be normal difficulty, and if I find out it's too hard, I can load this game right here and start again. I've been finding the easy difficulty too easy. Now I'm worried that normal difficulty is going to be too hard, but you know, I have the experience of playing for a while now, so we'll just see what happens. You can show how much metagame information is displayed in conversations via the options menu. New map discovered, the Temple of Woedica. Oh, okay. So the Catacombs level 2 is, in fact, the Temple of Woedica. Found it. All right, everybody, let's be quiet and move through the temple. Oh. We've already run across an older robed man. In front of you looms the ghostly, hollow image of the man who was present at your awakening. He casts a pale, sickly light in the dank corridor as he regards you.
You are from Kratom, my boy.
His words are an echo in your mind from a time long past, and you know your response before you speak it, as if it has always been there. Yes, I was born there.
A remarkable city. Truly one of the most impressive we have encountered outside of our own. Many exceptional people who have joined our cause come from Kratom. What made you decide to join our order?
I went through dark times. Nothing made sense. That all changed when your order came to my homeland.
Little makes sense in the false contexts much of the world has lived under for so long. It is by the mercy of the gods that our faith has been able to reach so many of the heathen in more recent times. Are you ready to take the oath? To spread the word of the gods to the lost and heathen?
I am. Well, you guys, I just had a weird daydream. I think I took an oath just now. When I switched to normal difficulty, I only get 4 campfires, so I lost 2 campfires when I switched to normal difficulty.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
We can go left or right. Oh, there are people here. Mercenaries are here. Hello, mercenaries. The mercenary eyes you warily as you approach, his weapon readied. What are you doing here? You don't look like one of that masked lot. Relax. How would I know to be here if I didn't belong? He thinks carefully, then nods. All right then, go on in and report to the Acolyte, and she'll give you your assignment. They should be just about finished with their meeting in the big chamber. Any idea what's going on around here? A word of advice, friend. Don't ask questions. Just go and do what you're told. All right, farewell. It occurs to me that I probably should have put that mask on. I got a Woedica hood. I'm putting the hood on from now on. Hey, now I belong here. I guess we're going in then. Hey, everybody. I belong here. Are you the one the Acolyte's waiting on? She's in the peak now. The peak? I don't understand all this secret handshake business, but it pays. Did they send you to check on that nervous kid in the library? What nervous kid in the library? One of the other men swears there's a secret treasure chamber down here. Hello? Heading straight for the salty mast once we're done here. Not a whole lot of excitement so far, but at least it's easy going. By the deeds of my tongue and... Oh, that's not it. Are you the initiate? Hello, Mr. Initiate.
Hail, traveler.
A lone figure paces back and forth, tapping his fingers at his sides, muttering to himself. He jumps when he sees you, his hands on his chest. By the flame, you startled me. Shouldn't you be in the meeting, attendant? The Acolyte's waiting for you. He clasps his hands, his thumbs twitching. It's not time for the initiate's meeting, is it? He twiddles his fingertips. I'll be ready soon. Tell me about the meeting. This must be your first time. The Acolyte communicates with each of us individually to hear our progress on old tasks and to assign us new ones. He shivers with a mixture of pleasure and dread. It's a unique process. She's a cipher, so she can speak to you without words. Fascinating until you realize she can probably read your thoughts just as easily. Oh, well, what do you know about these tasks? He laughs nervously. Only what I absolutely need to. We protect the secrets of the gods, so discretion is essential. He waves a hand between the two of you. We receive our instructions from the Acolyte just as she receives hers from someone else, and so on, right up to the Grand Master. Our role is to obey, knowing as little about the overall plan and each other as possible. Oh, okay. How can you be confident you're doing the right thing when you know so little? He snorts. Oh, that's easy. The leaden key has been around for ages by the blessing of the gods. You only have to look around to see the perils of trying to usurp divine power. Killing a god in the Saints' War has cursed us all, and the heresy of animancy has only worsened matters. Try to replace a soul and you inevitably end up with a monster. It's all been a warning. There are some powers we just shouldn't have. Okay, tell me about the secrets. You can trust me. He jumps back. You shouldn't even be asking. Whatever they are, they're secrets for a reason. Our job is to guard them, not to know them. Okay, I see. Good, I was just testing you. Good job. We've been entrusted with important work. It's an honor, but not without its challenges. You need something else? I'll be ready for the initiate's meeting soon. Honest. What are you actually doing here? He resumes pacing. I've been practicing the passphrases. I know them backwards and forwards, but I get so nervous every time I think about repeating them to an acolyte. He wrings his hands. You can practice on me. Okay. He ushers in a deep breath with fluttering hands. Here goes. First question, state your name and purpose. Answer, my name belongs to the gods and my hand to their service. Second question, what company do you seek? Answer, I seek the company of shadows that our labors may remain secret. Oh wait, how do I do a screenshot? I can't do a screenshot because this is an Epic Game Store game. Cut and paste? I feel like I should have to write this down. Okay, I screenshotted it the old-fashioned way with paper and pen. Good job, you did a great job on those questions, Initiate. Third question, tell me of your labors. Answer, to see that the craft of Kith and Wilder does not disturb what bones the gods have buried. Fourth question, how do we know your purpose? Answer, you shall know it by the confession of my tongue, the deeds of my hand, and the oath of my soul. Wow, there's 4 questions. Yeah, you did really good on those too. Riddles upon riddles, what bones the gods have buried. It's very dramatic, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry. Please continue. 5th question. And how is your oath guarded? Answer. It is sealed by the leaden key. He sighs with a nervous chuckle. That one wasn't so hard. Wow, there's 5 of them. 5 questions. Wow, that's a lot to write down. I wasn't writing that down at all, though. Sounds like you've got it. I do, I think. He bites his lip. I'm just going to practice a few more times to myself before the meeting. Okay, goodbye. Good luck. The question is the game going to make me remember all that, or is it just going to remember it for me? I feel like it's going to make me remember it. But here we go. Let's do some quick saving. I assume we can just walk in here boldly. Mercenaries, more mercenaries. And all mercenaries. I guess these are the people we would fight. Are you the one the Acolyte's waiting for? She's in the peak now. If we need to fight, I guess she's the one we would fight. I mean, all the mercenaries are the ones we'd fight. Is this a peak? Aloth falters and brings a hand to his forehead. He takes a staggering step forward, coughing and sputtering.
Back, ye clod! Those hooded fiends are nigh to be trusted!
Aloth? Probably not, but that's no reason to be rude. Kana glances at Aloth and frowns. Aloth, are you unwell? He grimaces, catching his breath. It's nothing. I'm fine. He coughs again. This probably isn't the best place to linger, anyhow. Aloth, are you going to get us in trouble? Hey, let's steal this stuff. You hear murmurs and chants on the other side of the door. A ritual of some sort is already underway. Continue to the chamber alone. I'm going to go alone because I have the mask on. You open the door and stride into the chamber. Several shrouded figures are lined up across from a hooded woman. The figure at the head of the line approaches her, and the woman places her outstretched hand on the stranger's forehead. They stand in silent communion as you look on. A few moments later, the stranger steps aside and resumes his place in the circle around the statue. Several shrouded figures are lined up across from a hooded woman. They stand in silence, and a few moments later the stranger steps aside. Oh, so they're telepathically communicating, I bet. The woman turns toward you. You are late, attendant. Even though her face is concealed, you sense her rage in her dangerously low voice and in the sudden silence of the others in the chamber.
I've been waiting on your reports. Quickly now, state your name and purpose.
Ooh, I have this written down. Just hold on. Oh, wow, okay. So they're not gonna make me remember this. They're gonna make me, they're just gonna give us the thing. My name belongs to the gods, and my hand to their service.
What company do you seek?
I seek the company of shadows, that our labors may remain secret.
Tell me of your labors.
I'm sure this is the thing that is written down here. To see that the craft of Kith and Wilder does not disturb what bones the gods have buried.
How do we know your purpose?
You shall know it by the confession of my tongue, the deeds of my hand, and the oath on my soul.
And how is your oath guarded?
It is sealed by the leaden key.
Welcome, attendant. Tell me of your exploits.
Her voice reaches you as a whisper, slithering first into one ear and then the other. In your mind, you see a building, magnificent with trellises and tiles, and located on a pristine boulevard. The wealthy and learned stroll in and out, trading knowledge and coin.
Does he wait still?
It also houses misery and madness. Somewhere within its rotten core sits a man, his hair matted, but his eyes alert. He watches and waits, a prisoner by choice. The acolyte's question echoes in your mind. Does he wait still? Yes, he waits.
Did they arrive?
The acolyte's vision takes you out of Defiance Bay and to a town in the wilderness with a watermill. A signpost on one of the paths reads Deerford. Several figures huddled together, shrouded in cloaks and hoods. An image of ruins suddenly looms in your mind. Two skeletal effigies flank a cleft in a mountainside. Did they arrive? No.
Your information shall be relayed. Now, for your next task.
The ruins fade from your mind, and in their place is a palimpsest of a neighborhood. A palimpsest of a neighborhood. Run-down estates are cobbled around a cemetery and an ancient tower. Savage shapes prowl the streets, and in the tower a man hunches over a strange mechanism. You can't see him clearly, but there's something unnatural about him.
Stop him. And above all, don't let him meet her.
You see a woman deathly pale with a scar over her heart. The acolyte shows you a door in the base of the tower, a seemingly impenetrable slab of stone and copper, but then she shows you the invisible split between the perfectly matched halves, and you understand how the copper veins convert a command into action. The command comes to your mind, a surprising familiarity about it. You know how to open the door. I shall. Her hand rests lightly on your head. Have you any questions, attendant? Show me the prisoner. In your mind, you see a building, magnificent with trellises and tiles, and located on a pristine boulevard. Remind me about the man in the tower. You see a palimpsest of a neighborhood. Who are you? I am the acolyte. That is all you need to know. What is this place? This is what remains of the Temple of Woedica. The acolyte shows you a grand structure surrounded by the faithful. The fires of revolution destroyed everything above us and left the remains abandoned. Perfect for our purposes. Okay, farewell. Well, You guys, that was really fascinating. So... While I was unable to learn the true purpose of the Leaden Key's activities or the identity of the member I pursue, I did uncover several leads about their activities in the region. The Acolyte's vision showed me mysterious ruins somewhere outside of Deerford. The Leaden Key has sent operatives to find the site, though their purpose is unknown to me. I don't know exactly where these ruins are, but perhaps someone in Deerford Village does. The Acolyte also showed me a vision of an ancient tower in a derelict district of Defiance Bay. There was a strange man in the tower working on some kind of machine. I also saw a woman with a scar over her heart. I don't know where she is, but I suspect that she holds the key to whatever happened there. The Leaden Key was interested in this tower for a reason. I need to understand what it does if I'm to figure out their plans. The Leaden Key Acolyte showed me a vision of an agent in a place of misery and madness. I need to find this agent and discover his or her plan, to see if it holds any clues to finding the man I'm searching for. It's a wealthy neighborhood. Find the tower. Well, so the only place I have a location to go is Deerford Village. So then presumably from there... Oh, so this is an ancient tower in a derelict district of Defiance Bay. So somewhere in Defiance Bay, a derelict district. And this one is a place of misery and madness. It's a wealthy neighborhood that also houses misery and madness. Is that someplace in Defiance Bay too? I don't know. Well, let's get out of here, guys. I got a bunch of clues. It was really spooky in there, you guys. Taxes were collected. Oh, I lost 183 coppers to bandits. But I earned 676 copper pieces. Nice. Way to go, Stronghold. Well, that was exciting. I guess it's time to leave now. You know, that was kind of, I feel like I did all that work to write down those code phrases, and I was expecting it was going to give me like a choice of 3 different phrases that were all kind of similar to each other, and I would have to pick the right one. But it didn't, I could have, it was abundantly obvious which one to pick every time. Did I go this way? I never did go this way. Can I go this way? There's no place to go this way. This is just empty, dead end. Okay, never mind. Well, I thought this was going to be a place of exploration, but I guess not. Well, I think we're done. We're heading out of the catacombs now. The steward of Cadnua has received a letter for you. Speak to the steward. The steward has requested my presence at Cadnua as she has a matter of some importance to discuss. The steward believes it may present an interesting opportunity.
A moment, please. I feel I should explain myself.
I should say so, Aloth.
About my episode in the catacombs. There's something I should have told you earlier.
So tell me now. He clasps his arms together. He clasps his hands together, slowly massaging a knuckle with his thumb. I meant no harm. I thought I could keep it to myself. That when we resolve the matter of your soul, we would also address my, problem.
I also have an awakened soul. But unlike yours, mine is a presence that shares my senses and my skin, making herself manifest at the most unwelcome times.
He closes his eyes and grits his teeth. His lips quiver and twitch with the vestiges of some internal debate. Several seconds later, he opens his eyes again. They're watery and bloodshot.
I'm sorry. I've tried to learn to control Isilmir. I've gotten stronger, but so has she.
Tell me about Isilmir.
Artless, uncouth, a creature of rash impulses and feeble faculties. She wags her impertinent tongue when she should listen.
He winces, his expression rippling between control and chaos.
Aye, this one's fit to boil. Hard to get his gaff over anything tisn't to do with books and spell speak.
He grimaces, running his hands through his hair. I have none of her memories. Barath spared me that much, but her coarse manners and intolerable Heil-speak suggest a provincial from a very, very long time ago. She tends to surface a hair's breadth from conflict when the fuse is burned down and teeth are on edge. And when she shows up, she doesn't stop to gauge a situation. She just acts. Ah, that sounds like you could take a few cues from her. Cues or vulgarisms? He rolls his eyes and crosses his arms over his chest. I've had to live with her. I've had to live with that hayseed for years. There's nothing to be learned from her. Nothing civilized, anyway. He frowns, looking away. Why didn't you say something sooner? It's not like you've been doing a good job covering it up.
I learned to keep her a secret a very long time ago. Those with awakened souls are shunned, mistrusted. And after your experience with Meowald, I'm certain you can see why. You need to be careful.
Is this going to be a problem? You say you're keeping it a secret, but you're not doing a very good job of it, actually.
Merely an annoyance. Although...
He purses his lips into a thin, crooked line, and lowers his voice and clasps his hands behind his back. Minute twitches and spasms along his arms betray his fidgeting.
Defiance Bay is said to have an entire institution dedicated to the study and cure of soul-related ailments. Since our journeys have already brought us to the city, perhaps we could speak with someone there.
Well, if it's helpful to you, we'll go.
Thank you. This has been a great burden.
All right, time to get moving. I think we're going there anyway. If you're talking about the sanitarium, right? I believe we're going there anyway, so it works out perfectly. Find an expert on awakening somewhere in Defiance Bay. Aloth revealed that an awakened soul, Isilmir, dwells within him. He's asked for help in finding an expert. Aloth mentioned that Defiance Bay has an entire institution devoted to the study of illnesses of the soul. This must be the same place that I saw in the Acolyte's vision. I may be able to find someone there who knows something about awakened souls. Well, that's perfect. It's all perfect. Everything's perfect. It's all perfect. Whoops. Okay, wait. Stop. Everybody needs to move here. Wait, why am I only seeing... Whoops. What's going on? Oh, bloody hell. Yeah. I'm under attack, you guys. Help me. Help me.
Dead on.
Nice. All right. I wasn't expecting to be attacked.
All right, then.
Maybe I'll watch where I'm going this time. Wrong tab. leaving the catacombs. Let's see if we can talk to that guy. Is that guy here? Oh, he's not here anymore. I was gonna tell him that, wow, this place is huge. This place is enormous. Well, no matter. We're supposed to head back to our... We gotta head back to our, town, anyway. We gotta head back to the stronghold, you guys. We'll come back and do this stuff later. Although, you know, while we're here, we might as well look around. Let's check out the Goose and Fox. Fox and Goose. Goose and Feather, whatever this place is called. The Goose and Fox. We'll spend a few moments looking around Defiance Bay. Okay, we're not going to read any of the gold names anymore. There's an actress and a patron. You'll find all sorts. Everyone's a philosopher here.
How do you do?
Here for a drink? There's a tiny pewter cup in front of him. He turns it in one broad hand, but doesn't drink from it. Could I get a room? I'll show you what I got. Well, we can do the merchant stay. Vixen's Burrow. Lasts for 2 days. Blah, 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 blah. Suite of Worldly Wonders. Let's do the Vixen's Burrow. We'll take the high quality room. We'll take the best you've got. Yay. We're rested.